JDBC driver types in Java database connectivity. We are focusing on JDBC driver. A JDBC driver is a software component enabling a Java application to interact with a database. JDBC drivers are analogous to ODBC drivers, ADO.NET data providers, and OLEDB providers. Here you can see JDBC driver types. Type 1 JDBC driver. Type 1 JDBC drivers translate JDBC calls into ODBC calls. Type 1 JDBC drivers are usually called JDBC ODBC bridge drivers. Type 2 JDBC driver. Type 2 JDBC drivers translate JDBC calls into native DBMS APIs. Type 2 drivers consist of Java component and native code component, which requires that binary code be loaded on each client machine. Type 3 JDBC drivers are pure Java drivers that uses database middleware. Type 3 drivers communicate with the database through middleware servers that must be running in the network. The NET protocol allows the client JDBC drivers to be very small and load quickly. Fetching data rows may take longer because the data comes through middleware server. Type 4 JDBC driver. Type 4 JDBC drivers are pure Java drivers that accesses a database directly. The Type 4 drivers are sometimes called the thin drivers. Type 4 JDBC drivers have a relatively fast performance. Here you can see type 1, 2, and 3 and 4 drivers. In type 1, you can see in client here Java client or JDBC or DBC bridge and JDBC drivers are there. Java client is connected to JDBC ODBC bridge, and JDBC ODBC bridge is connected to ODBC driver, and ODBC driver interacts with data source. In type 2 you can see Java client, JDBC native library and native library are inside client tier. Java client is connected to JDBC native library. JDBC native library is connected to native library, and native library interacts with data source. Here Java client is inside the client tier. Java client is connected to middle tier. App1 applications and application server and three tier JDBC driver are in middle tier. Middle tier is connected to data source. In type 4, Java client and all Java JDBC driver are inside client tier. And Java client is connected to all Java JDBC driver, and all Java JDBC driver interacts with data source. Now This is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching it.